Julia's Hope Cup is a celebration of the life of Julia Turner and her humanitarian spirit while raising funds in support of the Hope Center. Joining me is Julia's father, Paul Turner. Paul, thank you for joining us here today.
You're welcome.
And this is the 14th year of celebrating Julia through a tradition that really brings the community together. How has Julia's Hope Cup grown over the past 14 years?
Oh, wow. Actually, the tournament has started in 2004, before Julia passed away, and she was an integral part of doing that tournament. And then when she died in 2011, the community came together and it took on a whole different level. So it's been growing, and then it sort of, it's funny because one of the Molson reps said, you know, Paul, after 5 or 6 years, these things run their course and they kind of end up just kind of petering out in the end. But I said, there's no way. Our whole family says we need this to keep going. So last year we raised $70,000.
Wow,
which is
congratulations.
very cool. And most of that money was just single donors, a few corporate sponsors, but yeah, so it has taken off. Online has really helped.
And it used to have a different name, so why don't you give us a bit of history there?
Well, it used to be called just the Hope Cup, and bunch of us grew up in that area, Chippawa Park, 50 of us, put our sticks in the middle and raised $5,000 for the Hope Center. And we also wanted to put the message out, the issue of how homelessness should not happen in our country. And this is going back 20 years. And now, you know, I don't know if you know, but 25% increase in homelessness in the last 2 years. So it's crazy. So we need to change that. And we want to raise that level as well to our community and to our province and to the government. You know, new elections coming up. We need to be people power and say this should not happen in Canada.
And tell me about Julia and the legacy she's had with the community in Welland.
Julia was a sweetheart, and she always just a very empathetic, kind individual. I don't know where she got it from. Probably her mother, I would think. So my daughter Melanie, I've 3 girls, and Julia was right in the middle, and she's attracted to the most vulnerable, and mainly kids. When she grew up, she was 15 when she died, and it's. You know, her memory and the charisma that she had was, I think, what continues to make this Hope Cup a success, Julia's Hope Cup a success. So let's keep it going.
And so why did you decide to go and support the Hope Center?
You know, it serves the most vulnerable in our community. My wife and I have been connected. Well, I've been connected with the Hope Center and her as well for over 30 years. Helping out the most vulnerable. It's funny because a lot of people, my daughter died of a brain tumor, and a lot of people who have lost kids have done events, but they did it for McMaster, and we've said, no, we want to do it. The most vulnerable in our community sometimes get missed, and we wanted to raise money and funds for the Hope Center, who definitely need it now, right?
Well, let's talk about the event. So what can people expect at Chippawa Park Pond?
Okay, so it's a crazy day. It's amazing. The support from the city and our community. We have tons of food. You name it, cabbage rolls, pierogies, sausage, baked beans. Anna Olson's going to be there.
Oh, wow.
So she's been there almost every year.
Will she be cooking or baking?
She will be making hot chocolate.
Okay.
Yeah,
well, you better believe it'll be some of the best then.
Oh, believe me, I've had it. It's amazing.
Okay.
And her husband, Michael, is also amazing. Niagara College is helping us out with chili, but it's a pond hockey tournament. And it's a winter carnival atmosphere too. So there's games for kids. We have, in the morning, we have the kids playing at 9:30, 10 o'clock. And then from 14 to the adults, they'll play at around 12:30-ish. And some people just come out. And it's free. It's all free. So hopefully the way it works is that we usually make a lot of money online. We're at like 15,000 right now, which is pretty good, but we need to bump that up. And But the day of, especially people who might be struggling in our community, come and join us. You won't have to put your hand into your wallet for anything. You can eat till your heart's content. Your kids can do face painting, everything. It's a great event.
It sounds absolutely wonderful. Do you need to register in advance or no?
You don't. You can if you want online, juliashopecup.ca, and if you want to donate, obviously that's the place to do it. But no, you can just show up the day of.
I'm going to have you repeat that. I know we'll put it on the bottom of the screen, the website, and how do people donate, because we've got to get it up there past where we're at.
Thank you, Kate. I appreciate that. It's juliashopecup.ca. And there's all kinds of stuff on there. Thanks to the Hope Center too. Jennifer Sinclair, amazing, helping us out. And yeah, get on there. It takes you 2 seconds to donate and to find out about it and to know the story of Julia. There's all kinds of stuff on the website. So
and do you have any message at all for maybe some families who are going through what you went through all those years ago with Julia?
Well, I'll tell you right now. Outside, family is so important, but the support of community is so healing for us. I mean, the pain, as we're a club of people, and we know a lot of people have lost kids through association. But for those people, my message is that, you know, we have to move on, and it's never going to go away. That pain will never go away. And yet, we can still carry on with our lives because we have meaningful people in our lives, our family, our friends, and our community. So, and we're blessed to have this Julia's Hope Cup because it's amazing. It keeps her memory alive, right? So, yeah. And that's really
very well said. Thank you for joining us today, Paul, and I wish you all the luck with your event.
Thanks, Kate.